Man, it's that time of year. I smell it in the air. Listen here. I wanna go outside. Yes, sir. Enjoy a trail ride. Come on. And be with some grown folks and have a real good time. What's good, everybody? Come on. Here, make sure you tell your friend it's the one on Pastor Dick Changeman Smith. Listen, it's that time of the year to drop the top. And I got some news I'm about to drop also. Check this out. The One Man, One Mic, One Night summer tour, all white summer tour that is in full effect. And it's headed to a city near you. Now listen, I need you to go ahead and make reservations, make plans to have your face in the place because it's going down. Y'all know what time it is. I'm going to swing from the chandelier, going to stomp a hole in that floor, and going to baptize that stage with sweat. I'm coming through, and I want to see you. So make sure you get your tickets. Have your face in the place. Do it today. Don't delay. And remember, change ain't change until you change. We'll see you next time.
Oh, baby, I'm still crazy. I'm crazy. Still you crazy about you. I know you moved on. You got a new family. I heard you got 3 kids. And they say your oldest boy looks like me. I heard that you're doing good on your job. You got a promotion, but I hope that man is treating you good.
Grenada, Mississippi. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Saturday, May 30th, SK Entertainment presents One Man, One Mic, One Night, featuring the electrifying Pastor Derek Changeman Smith, swinging from the chandelier, stumping a hole in the floor, and baptizing the stage with sweat. Performing, roll with you.
And baby, relax out, I wanna roll with you.
I can't believe it.
Oh, baby.
Crazy about you.
Still crazy. I'm crazy.
With special guest, Karen Wolf. Bringing you Man Enough to Lead.
Man enough to lead.
That chick ain't me.
See you done found you another. That chick ain't me.
And Southern Soul Party Move. It's happening at Grenada, Mississippi City Auditorium, 108 South Main Street in Grenada, Mississippi. Get your tickets now at allwhitegrenada.eventbrite.com. Or for more information, call 813-649-7977. We'll see you there.
I got what you've been looking for.
Keysville, Virginia. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Saturday, June 13th, SKD Entertainment presents One Man, One Mic, One Night, the all-white summer tour encore, featuring Pastor Derek Changeman Smith, swinging from the chandelier, stumping a hole in the floor, and baptizing the stage with sweat. Performing, roll with you. I can't believe it.
Oh, baby.
Crazy about you.
I'm crazy.
With special guest Karen Wolf, singing Man Enough to Lead. And chick ain't me.
You done found you another. That chick.
And Southern Soul Party Move.
Now here we go.
It's all going down at the SKD Entertainment Center Stage, 435 Fort Locust Highway in Keysville, Virginia. Get your tickets now at allwhitekeysville.eventbrite.com or 813-649-7977. We'll see you there.
Give us some music that is in the rock. Yo. There it is. Come on, clap your hands real good, son. If the Lord been good to you, can I hear you scream? Come on, I'm gonna ask you to stand. I ain't gonna ask you to stand no more, but let me just get you to stand on my first one. Come on. If it been good to you, can I hear you scream one more time? Let me tell you about Jesus. Through every burden and situation, I know
I got to slow this thing down. I forgot. I done got a little fat. When you get a little fat, you get a little out of breath. I'm gonna do. What's good, everybody? It's Pastor Dead Change Man Smith. Come on in, grab a pen and make sure you tell your friends. I got some news you can use, and it's all about the blues. The Change Man is on his way to Detroit, y'all. July 18th, Saturday, July 18th. I'm coming to do it with my good friends, Miss Callum Bonner and Miss Geneva Kennedy, who always puts it down. It's Boosie Badass and friends, and it's going down, y'all. King George, Westlove, Pastor Dead Change Man Smith, MC Lightfoot. Listen, don't delay. Do it today. Get your tickets. Make sure you have your face in the place, because, baby, I'm coming to swing. It's going to be rolling on the river, swinging on the river, singing on the river, praise on the river. Don't miss it. Make sure you have your face in place, y'all. And one more thing I got to tell you before I leave. Change ain't change until you change. I'll see you there later.
Keysville, Virginia. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Saturday, June 13th, SKD Entertainment presents One Man, One Mic, One Night. The all-white summer tour encore. Featuring Pastor Bill Changeman Smith, swinging from the chandelier, stumping a hole in the floor, and baptizing the stage with sweat. Performing, roll with you. I can't believe it.
Oh, baby.
Crazy about you.
I'm crazy.
With special guest Carrie Wolf, singing Man Enough to Lead. And Chick Ain't Me. And Southern Soul Party Mood.
Now here we go.
It's It's all going down at the SKD Entertainment Center stage, 435 Fort Locust Highway in Keysville, Virginia. Get your tickets now at allwhitekeysville.eventbrite.com or 813-649-7976. We'll see you there.
Man, it's that time of year. I smell it in the air. Listen here. I wanna go outside. Yes, sir. Enjoy a trail ride. Come on. And be with some grown folks and have a real good
What's good,
time.
everybody? Come on, grab here. Make sure you tell your friend it's the one on Pastor Dick Changeman Smith. Listen, it's that time of the year to drop the top, and I got some news I'm about to drop also. Check this out. The One Man, One Mic, One Night summer tour, all white summer tour that is in full effect, and it's headed to a city near you. Now listen, I need you to go ahead and make reservations, make plans to have your face in the place, because it's going down. Y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, gonna stomp a hole in that floor, and gonna baptize that stage with sweat. I'm coming through, and I want to see you. So make sure you get your tickets. Have your face in the place. Do it today. Don't delay. And remember, change ain't change until you change. We'll see you next time.
Oh, baby, I'm still crazy. I'm crazy. Still you crazy about you. I know you moved on. You got a new family. I heard you got 3 kids. And they say your oldest boy looks like me. I heard that you're doing good on your job. You got a promotion, but I hope that man is treating you good.
Powered by SKD Entertainment and distributed by SKD TV. If you're ready to move, if you're ready to build, if you're ready to expand, then you have come to the right room. Welcome to the Boardroom Report. Strategic direction for a clear execution. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you now Pastor Derek, the Changeman Smith.
Grab your pen and make sure you tell your friend that Pastor Dick Changeman Smith is on your TV screen. Come on, come on, come on, come on in, come on in. I am the one and only Pastor Dick Changeman Smith of Cross Serve Ministries Worldwide and SKD Entertainment. I want to welcome you to the Boardroom Report. I am so excited about tonight. Today we have claimed this as Tuesday. Yeah, it's a day of choices. The Boardroom Report is for people who are responsible for making decisions, people who have people depending on them, people who are counting on them. It is also parallel to another mandate and initiative that I'm personally on called the Mindset of a Millionaire. And so I want you to know tonight that we are excited about you being here. And so I want you to go ahead and grab your pen and your paper and do me a favor and make sure you invite everybody that you know to join this session because it is very impactful. And this impartation is going to be amazing. I want to also encourage you to make sure you go online and join us over at SKD Entertainment. We really need your assistance over there. We need you to help us as we reach our 10,000 subscribers. We really need you to help us with that. Yes, we want you to help us with that and helping us get our 10,000 subscribers. So please join us over there for that at SKD TV. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, ma'am and sir. The purpose of that is so that you can be connected. There's so many other things that are going on. I'm excited to announce that we have a new show that's coming up called Sweet 435. Be on the lookout for that. We got some new shows that's coming up, some new concerts, new music that's coming out. We've got a lot of things going on in this year of expansion, and so we don't want you to miss it. And we are also excited about you joining us, the Change Agent Network. That's right. If you are in this year of expansion with us, and you know that this is not your stressful season, but this is your squeezing season. Jesus is the reason for the squeezing. We want you to know that we at the Change Agent Network, we have curriculums and we have classes, and we would love for you to join us in those classes so that you can enrich your life and get clarity to your clutter. We're very, very excited about what we have going on. Tonight, we are here talking about this wonderful Tuesday. And I want you to know that it's important. I just have one message for you today. It's very important that you make the next step. It's very important that you make the next step. Speaking of the year of expansion, we are very excited that this is a mandate, a receipt that God gave us back in October. He gave us back in October 25. He told us that 2026 will be the year of expansion. And I don't know about you, but I'm extremely excited about that because God is a God that shall not lie. And I have all types of receipts of the year of expansion. For me, I hope you have it as well. Let's look at the word right quick. First Chronicles 4, 9, and 10. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I gave birth to him in pain. And Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. I remind you often, that's where I need those ushers, those big, swollen ankle, thick, 6'3", 325 pound. I need them kind of women to come hold me when I read, and God granted his request. Reason why, I don't know if you've ever had this or not, but I've had God to grant some requests. I've had God to grant some requests of some very intense situations and some type of situation that I knew if God hadn't did it, if God don't do it, it just ain't gonna get done. And the fact that I've seen it work in my life, and the fact that there's a receipt biblically, it just makes me just want to shout. It just makes me throw my hands up and say, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. I don't know about you, but you ought to tell him, Lord, I thank him. You ought to have a thanksgiving down in your heart tonight. You ought to have a thanksgiving down in your soul and your spirit. You ought to be able to tell the Lord, thank you for all that he's done, all that he's doing, and all he's about to do. Listen, tonight, I want to ask you something. How many things have you started that you've never finished? How many commitments have you made that are still there waiting on you? You see, we live in a culture that celebrates the start, the announcement, the declaration. We get excited over the I'm gonna do it, that moment. But somewhere between I'm committed and I completed it, that's where people quit, in the middle. And tonight I want to talk about what happens in that space, because here's the truth. Everybody celebrates initiation, but few people can survive continuation. So I want you to turn with me right now to the book of Galatians 6 and 9. And here in Galatians 6 and 9, the writer, Apostle Paul, writes and tells us, let us not grow weary in well-doing. All right? Now catch this. God didn't attack your commitment. He addressed your consistency. All right? Let's slow this down for a second. Faint not. And let us not be weary. in well doing. Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. That's good. That's real good. That's real good. God then attacked commitment. He's addressing consistency. You were doing good. That's past tense. You started strong, but you got tired. And I'm here to tell you tonight that the dream didn't fail, but the repetition broke. I want to speak to somebody today that seems like every time you turn around that you're stifled, you feel like you're stunted, you feel like that whatever you put your hands on, it's not working. A lot of it is not because it's not working. A lot of this is because the consistency is not there. We talk about commitment plus consistency gives you completion, but it's the middle. It's the middle when it gets rough, when it gets hard. So let's look at strategic direction, clear execution. If commitment was enough, why do so many committed people still, I'm not going to say quit because I don't like that word, but why do so many committed people not finish? Well, I'm going to show you the formula. Commitment, as I said, commitment plus consistency gives you completion. Commitment is the decision. Completion is the destination, but consistency is the bridge. So, and the only way you can get from commitment to completion is consistency. There's no other way. If you have a 10-mile trip, you have to take it consistently, mile by mile, step by step, inch by inch, foot by foot, however you want to measure it. However you measure it, it still ends up at the same equation. The answer is still the same. It requires consistency. Most people, they don't fail because they lack desire. They fail because they lack repeated action, repetition. So I want you to write this down. Success is consistency over time. Success is consistency over time. Not your talent, not your gifting, not your excitement, not your education. It's consistency. Can I tell y'all, it's so many people who are less talented than you are, that are further than you are, because they had consistency. It's so many people that have leveled up, not because of anything other than the gift of tenacity. They decided that they are going to make the commitment and they're going to see it through. And some people's capacity does not have great tenacity. Some people cannot handle pushing through, because that's what consistency requires. It requires you to push through. It's going to require you to tunnel through opposition. And a lot of people just don't have that. They're not tough in that way. As soon as something happens, they fall all to pieces. They fall apart because they're not accustomed. But when you have something that you know that you want to do, when you have something that you know that you have to do, when you have something that you know that you've been called to do, you're going to get that done. It don't matter what it costs, and you don't have the money. It doesn't matter what you're supposed to know that you are ignorant to. It doesn't matter how many people that you need that you don't have. You're going to find the way to get it. And I'm telling you, from someone who is about that life, consistency is a powerful situation. It's a powerful element. It is a powerful element. Success is consistency over time. All right. Now, again, this is Tuesday, so we have some choices to make. All right. Commitment is the decision. Let's talk about commitment. Commitment says, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to start the business. I'm going to write the book. I'm going to fix the marriage. I'm going to build the brand. And I love that moment. I love the moment where we decide that the moment of decision. I love it. I love it. That's the moment you draw the line. That's the moment you say yes. But many people stop with the dopamine that happens right there. They stop with the excitement of deciding, right? Which I really don't understand, because if you think you feel this good by deciding, baby, once you complete, Once you finish, that's another feeling. I get motivated. I don't have a to-do list. I have a success list. And because I'm a successful person, I've learned how to be addicted with success, not money, not cars, not houses, not all the accoutrements that come with success. I'm talking about the act of committing, being consistent, and completing. That's addictive to me. I love that I have that trait within myself. And even so much now that it's more important that I stay focused on what my agenda is. Every opportunity may be a great opportunity, but it may not be the ordained opportunity. It may sound good, it may feel good. Should you take this meeting? Should you be with these people? Because they do this, they have that, they go here, they go there. But that's not the important thing if it does not match or align with my XYZ. Beginnings do not guarantee endings. A lot of people are committed. Churches are full of committed people. Gyms are full of committed people in January. Oh my goodness. But commitment alone, that's just the spark. It's not the fire. You know what separates the people who finish from the people who don't? I'm going to tell you what happens. I'm going to tell you what separates from the people who start, from the people who finish, and the ones that don't. The missing piece is the next step. And so on Tuesday, here in the boardroom report, I'm telling you, you must make the next step. I'm not even giving this to you as a suggestion. I'm coming to you. Hello. I'm coming to you to let you know you must. You must. It is a non-negotiable. You must make the next step. You've invested too much. You've seen too much. You've been sacrificing for so long. You must make the next step. You must see this through. It's very it's essential. The next step is so vital to your success. It's not the vision board. It's not the announcement post. It's not the flyer. It's not the business card. The next step is the next step. The next step is not the excited phone call that you make to your mama. It's the next step. All of the things that you do to announce and tell people, those things are important. Yes, you have to brand. Yes, you have to market. But I'm telling you, the next step, synergy. Have it every day you get up. You should have a plan. You should know what your goal is for that day. And you should be working on that. I listen, my life looks nothing like it did before October of 2025. Nothing. I'm a total different person. My operation is different. And it has caused some strain in some areas for people who are accustomed to a certain rhythm. But I have a goal that I have to attain, that God has called me to attain. And so I've made the commitment. I'm going to be consistent and I'm going to see it through. All right. Let's go to the next section. All right. It's something about bridges that I just really, really love. You've heard me talk about it before, possibly, because bridges are apparatuses that are established to help people cross over. And I realized that I am a bridge. I remember once that God told me, because I was upset with God, I needed some money. I have helped so many people in life. And when I was really down and out, and when I really needed something, the same people that that I had helped were not there for me. And I was really up in God's face about it. And God told me, he said, son, I've created you to be a bridge. And then he brought this to me. He said, when was the last time that you got out of your car, turned around and stopped to thank the bridge? I said, very, very rarely. I don't know if ever. He said, exactly. People who cross bridges are not going to always be grateful, but that's not the purpose. The purpose of the bridge is not for gratitude. The purpose of the bridge is to be able to sustain weight that others may roll over. People have to roll over you, roll on you for them to cross. Come on, I want you to process that just for a second, because somebody is upset today. Somebody is really bothered by the fact that you've always helped people, by the fact that you're always there for people. And when you need them same people, baby, let me tell you, them people can't help you. They can't help you. And even though you may think you may be counting their money and thinking that they can, God says they can't, because God wants to get the glory. Something else about a bridge. He told me that the bridge is that People live under the bridge. Sometimes a bridge is habitation. It's shelter. You ever seen people sleeping up under the bridge? Yes. Sometimes people are. So sometimes you are a safe space for people from the elements, from the rain, from the sun. They get up under the bridge and they store their little things. Then he told me that sometimes a bridge has not only habitation but vegetation. So it depends upon what's up under the bridge, whether it's water or plants. That's vegetation for wildlife. So God is still providing. Why are you saying all this, Pastor Dick? I'm telling you that the bridge is very important and that you are a bridge. But tonight, I want you to know that your consistency is a bridge. You are a bridge, and that consistency is a bridge. Come a little closer. All right, check this out. Now, consistency is the bridge. Here's where most people mess up. They think commitment is enough. They think the decision is the hard part. But let me tell you, deciding is the easy part. It's the thing that takes a lot of time, but it's really easy. What's really challenging is what you do on day 47 of the decision. Again, this is Tuesday. It's what you do when no one's clapping, when when the scale hasn't moved. It's what you do when the business account is still at zero. It's what you do when you still keep eating them debit cakes at night. And you know that you're trying to get your cholesterol down. That's where the real work happens. That's where it goes down. Listen to me. You can't pray one time and call yourself a prayer warrior. You can't save one check and call yourself financially free. You can't go to the gym one Tuesday and expect a six pack. You can't post one video and call yourself a content creator. Consistency is doing it again and again and again and again. And can I tell you that most people tap out here because wealthiness, success is boring, because repetition becomes boring. Consistency becomes boring. But this is where people, not just people, all of us as human nature, we get tired with the thing that's going to make the major impact. And then we start chasing the new shiny object. I'm talking to somebody right now that's really frustrated. You're about to quit. You're tired. You've been doing the work and you don't see the results yet. But here's what you don't understand. You are closer than you think. You are right at the edge of seeing a receipt of growth. See, most people, they quit right before the breakthrough. They stop watering the seed right before it breaks the soil. They stop knocking right before the door opens. And here's the truth. The person who shows up a little bit every single day will always outlast the person who goes hard for 2 weeks and disappears. I've seen it in every area. I've coached some very brilliant minded people. I have signed some very talented artists. But none of the artists, none of the people that I have coached, I've never seen them push through to the point of completion. And that's a sad testament. I really wish that was different. I really wish I could say something other than that. But that's the truth. I haven't seen anyone push through to the point of completion. Here's the truth. The person who shows up a little every day, thousand, 1 million hours after that. It's a million plus of I do. Again, that's why when we celebrate anniversaries, I'm like, y'all don't understand what an anniversary is. An anniversary of any kind is meaning I still do. I did and I still do. That is so powerful. People are, so sometimes you are a safe space for people from the elements, from the rain, from the sun. They get up under the bridge. And it's not about the day you buy the ring. It's not about the day you pick out the dress or the day that y'all stride. Number one is discouragement. You've been at it for 3 years. It's not about how you feel. Consistency, commitment today, and next week, the feeling is different. Their perspective is different. Your business isn't built on the launch day. It's built on the 500 days that nobody saw you working, the late nights, the early mornings, the call that nobody answered, the emails that nobody opened. Your body doesn't transform because you hit the gym one hard month. It transforms when you keep showing up, when you keep disciplining yourself, when you're sore, when you're tired, when Netflix was calling your name, when the Debbie cake was calling your name, when the ice cream was calling your name. Consistency is not about how you feel. Consistency says, are you disciplined? Consistency says, are we running it back? Emotion says, I feel like it. But discipline says, it's Tuesday. And that's a major difference. That's a major difference. It's Tuesday. Come on, I got one more segment for you. Got one more segment. Now,
Keysville, Virginia. Get ready. Saturday, June 13th, SKD Entertainment presents One Man, One Mic, One Night. The all-white summer tour encore. Featuring Pastor Bill Changeman Smith, swinging from the chandelier, stumping a hole in the floor, and baptizing the stage with sweat. Performing, roll with you. I can't believe it.
Oh, babe.
Crazy about you.
I'm crazy.
With special guest Carrie Wolf singing Man Enough to Lead. And she can't leave. And Southern Soul Party Move. It's all going down at the SKD Entertainment Center Stage, 435 Fort Locust Highway in Keysville, Virginia. Get your tickets now at allwhitekeysville.eventbrite.com or 813-649-7976. We'll see you there.
this is why people lose consistency.
Keysville, Virginia.
Because I know what you're thinking. Pastor Derek, I want to be consistent. I really do. And I believe you. But wanting it and doing it are two different things. So let's talk about what breaks consistency, and maybe this will help you some. What kills momentum, what stops you mid-stride, number one, is discouragement. You've been at it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months, 5 years, and nothing has changed. The scale is still the same. The bank account is still in the negative. The relationship is the same. The business has no customers. You don't see any growth. And then you start thinking in yourself. You start processing in your mind. What's the point? Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not built for this. I've even had people tell me some crazy stuff. If God wanted me to have it, he would. Listen, that is the most asinine thing I've ever heard in my life. When God is not bipolar. God is not going to give you a gift. And then he promised in his word that your gift will make room for you. You're supposed to be executing and moving and manifesting growth from your gift. That's why he gave it to you. That's why you know how to cut hair and I don't. That's why you know how to farm and I don't. That's why you know how to work on cars and I don't. I know how to write music. I know how to communicate. I know how to create. I'm an artist of many different forms and fashion. And that's what he gave me. And I decided that I was going to utilize that. I decided that I was going to take the intelligence that he gave me when it comes to business and be a business person and not work for somebody. That's because that's my gifting. It doesn't make me better. It makes me aligned. It makes me have an alignment with my assignment because I tapped in to what God gave me. That's why you see me living my best life. That's why you see this great, big old pretty smile, because I'm living my best life by doing what God called me to do, by alignment with the assignment. Praise our God. So let me tell you, progress doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes the work you're doing today won't show results until 6 months from now, but you won't microwave results for crock pot commitments. And it doesn't work like that. You're building a foundation right now. Foundation isn't sexy. Nobody posts about foundation, but without it, the whole thing collapses. You think about it. Nobody takes a picture and model when they put makeup on, when they put their foundation on. They may show you as they're getting, those get ready with me videos, but when the finished product, nobody presents the foundation as the finished product. Everybody is excited over the finished product, but the foundation, nothing builds, nothing stands without a foundation. You're building a foundation right now. So don't stop because you don't see it, but just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not working. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not working. The second thing I want you to know is that what kills your consistency is distraction. Now, this one right here, you're 3 months into the business. Then somebody tells you about another opportunity. They tell you about crypto. They tell you about real estate. They tell you about a new opportunity or a different idea. You ain't even got your office set up good yet. And just because somebody sees you in another in your business, they want to offer you another opportunity, and then you don't have the discipline to say no. Come on, I want you to practice this with me. Just say no. Just say no. Can I get just 5 of y'all to type on the line no? I want you to become comfortable when this season, the season of squeezing, the squeezing season, Jesus is the reason for the squeezing. I want you to become comfortable with no. Let me get 5. Come on, let me get 5. No explanation. Don't put nothing else with it. Just say no. I want you to become comfortable with saying no. No to your children. No. No to your siblings. No. No to your boss. No. Sometimes no to church. No. When you begin to have more alignment with your assignment, you need to be focused on what the agenda is. So if God gave you something to do, you need to do that thing. And every other good opportunity, it will be there. It will be there. But first, you got to follow through what you've already committed to. That's good. Come on. Let me see them no's. Yeah, come on. I'm going to wait on you. I'm going to wait on you. Yeah. Distraction. Suddenly the thing you committed to gets put on the shelf because you've said yes to somebody else. You know what that is? That's not strategy. That's self-sabotage. And let me just speak to that spirit. Let me just speak to that spirit tonight. The spirit of sabotage. So many people are feeling you're excited to do it until you start getting closer to it. And then you start doing all type of crazy things. After the relationship is built, you start doing all type of crazy things that are not even in your character. Self-sabotage. Every new idea feels better than the hard work you're currently doing, and every shiny object looks easier than the grind you're in. But let me tell you what happens when you chase everything. When you chase everything, you catch nothing. And when you chase everybody, that's how you end up catching something. Let that fall where it may. All right. When you chase everything, you catch nothing. But if you chase everybody, you'll catch something. That's for the grown folks. Now, you know how many half-finished projects are sitting in people's lives right now? Books that are 30 pages in, businesses that's never got past. You got the LLC, you got the registration, but you ain't done nothing. You got workout plans and they ain't lasted no longer than 11 days. Marriages that could have been saved if you only stayed. The enemy doesn't need you to quit. He just needs you to switch. He just needs you to be distracted, because a distracted person is just as useless as a defeated person. All right. Number 3, we got to get out of here. All right. You mistake emotion for discipline. And this is huge. You think consistency is about feeling motivated. You think it's about waiting until you're ready. You think it's about being inspired. All of those things are emotional. No. Emotion says, I feel like it. Consistency says, I scheduled it. Emotions say, I'm excited about doing it. Consistency says, I'm already dressed for it. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision. And you don't wait to feel like praying. You pray because it's 6 a.m. and that's your time to pray. You don't wait to feel like working out. You work out because it's on the calendar and that's what you committed to do. You don't wait to feel like showing up for your spouse. You show up because that's what you committed to. Feelings are followers. They are not leaders. So you can't trust your feelings. So let me tell you this, what God told me. He said, get out of your feelings and get into your fight. FYF, forget your feelings. That's what he told me. So since he told me that, I'm going to tell you, get out your feelings. If you wait on your feelings to lead you, you will never finish anything because feelings change every hour. 1 hour you're pumped, the next hour you're tired. Next hour you're hungry. Next hour you're scrolling. But discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline does the thing that you have already committed to. All right, here we go. The greatest strategy is not failure. Let me say it again. The greatest tragedy is not failure. The greatest tragedy is unfinished commitment. You started the book, you stopped at chapter 3, you stopped at the first slow month of the business, you started on your health journey, and then when the weight didn't drop fast enough, you started going back to your old habits. You started the ministry, but you stopped when people didn't show, or you want to quit when it gets hard. You started the dream, but you stopped when it didn't go viral. And now it's just sitting there unfinished, incomplete, and it's haunting you. You know what breaks my heart? The graveyard is full of committed people who lost consistency. That's the richest real estate in the world, is the graveyard. People who had a vision, people who had the talent, people who had the resources, people who had the calling, but they didn't have the stamina. They did not have the tenacity. They ran out of gas in the middle of the race. They put the pen down in the middle of the story, and they walked off the field in the middle of the game. And now they're telling everybody else what they should do. Isn't that something? The people with the most unfinished business always have the most advice for everybody. But let me tell you what haunts a person. It's not what they tried and failed at. It's what they quit. That's the thing that I have personally made it a personal decision in my life, that whatever I'm committed to, once I walk away from it, it's because I gave my all. If I have to end up not completing, it would be that I finished. I didn't quit. And there's a difference in finishing and quitting. That's the thing that's going to haunt you, the thing that you quit, the book you stopped writing, the business you walked away from, that relationship that you gave up on, the calling that you abandoned. That's the stuff that haunts you. It keeps you up at night. Because deep down, you know you didn't fail. You know that you stopped showing up. And the worst part is, you'll never know what could have happened if you'd have just made it to day 91, day 200, day 375. What if your breakthrough was scheduled next month? What if the door was about to open? What if the harvest was about to come, but you quit? You threw in the towel. You walked away. And somebody else who had half your talent and half your resources finished what you started, because they had one thing you didn't have, and that's consistency. Listen, I'm not talking to perfect people tonight. I'm talking to tired people, frustrated people, people who are tempted to quit. I am here to tell you, don't you dare stop now. This is Tuesday. Your next move is going to be your best move. I promise you. Out of all the things that you've done, your next move is your best move. Why? Because the next move is the essential move. It's the requirement move. It's the move that you got to do now to get to your XYZ. No matter where you are on the journey, your next move is your, don't you dare give up now. Ain't no quitting you. Ain't no quitting you. I know it's tough. I know it's rough. I know you're tired. I know things are not perfect. I know you don't have everything, but ain't no quitting you. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare turn around. Come on, let me get 5 people. All I need is 5 to just decree and declare, I won't give up. Come on, I can't give up now. Come on, type, I won't give up. I won't give up. I want to see if you can make the decision, make the commitment. Make the commitment with me. Come on, let's make the commitment. I won't give up. I know you're in a process. I know you're in a place. I know you're in a situation. I know things are piling up. I understand it all. I've been there. I'm telling you from a place, not a place of textbook and theory. I'm telling you from a place of life that I live. I'm telling you, I know what it's like not to have. I know what it's like not to be able to push to have everything that you need at one time. But I'm telling you right now, it is so important that you make the next step. Go ahead and make that decision today. Make that commitment today. But the next thing I want you to understand is that you're making the next step, because the next step is the most vital thing that you can do. It's the next step. Come on. I want you to type now, I'm making the next step. Not I'm going to make the next step. I'm making the next step. Whatever your next step is. And if you're bold with it, and this ain't for everybody because everybody don't want to be held accountable. But if you're bold, I dare you to type in what your next step is. I dare you to type in, I'm making my next step. I'm blank, 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 blank. I dare you to do it. I didn't come to entertain you tonight. I didn't come to tickle your ears. I come to help you get stuck. I'm the tow truck tonight. I'm the record service. I come to get you out of the ditch. I come to get you out of the ditch of delay, the ditch of dysfunction, the ditch of disconnect, the ditch of disappointment. I come with my truck today to pull you up out of the ditch today. Yeah. You summons me. You was flagging me. You was waving me down. You was screaming, hollering help. And I heard you. I heard you when you was looking at your bank statements. I heard you. I heard you when you looked at that box of business cards that you ordered. I heard you. When you was on your way to work frustrated because you was going to a job that you absolutely despise, people that you can't stand. I heard you. You summons me. You called me. And I showed up because I heard an old adage that says when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The teacher is here. You summoned me today. I came here specifically for you. Now, if you're bold, if you're ready, come on, type in the text, I'm making my next step, and put what it is. I'm going to give you a few moments to write that down. I'm going to give you a few moments to pull that together. I'm making my next step. Somebody is struggling. If it ain't you, God bless you. But I didn't come for those who already got it together. I came tonight for somebody who is really at the crossroads and you don't know what to do. Come on, make the next step. What is the next step? I'd love for you to join us in those classes. Love for you to join us in those classes. So that you can enrich your life and get clarity to your client. We're very, very excited about what we have going on. Tonight, we are here talking about the this wonderful Tuesday. And there's a difference in finishing and quitting. But the next thing I want you to understand is that you're making the next step, because the next step is the most vital thing that you can do. It's the next step. Come on. I want you to, because you was going to a job that you absolutely despise, people that you can't. All right. So I tell you what, since you may not take my word for it, how important that the next step is, I got a sister from another mister that's going to come and tell you something about the importance of making your next step. Check this out. What's happening, everybody? It's Pastor Derek Changeman Smith. Come on in, grab a pen, and make sure you tell your friend. I got some news you can use, and it's all about the blues. I am here in Meridian, Mississippi at Cafe 35 with the proprietor of this wonderful establishment. Now, we getting a little bit of the back show, pre-show.
Now I want y'all to look at the building before I hit the stage, because I don't know if the lady got insurance or not, but she gonna need to make a claim tomorrow, because I'm gonna stomp a hole in that floor, gonna strengthen the chandelier, gonna baptize this stage with sweat. But before I get into all that, I wanted to just kind of introduce you to this lady who has made this wonderful experience here at Cafe 35. This is Miss Stacy. Stacy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful.
I want to say thank you for having us, SKD Entertainment, Pastor the Exchange Man Smith, here at your wonderful establishment. Listen, this is a huge space, but yet it feels intimate. Tell me, what was your inspiration behind Cafe 35?
Well, really, I just wanted to bring some live entertainment here to my city. You know, it's nothing for us grown folks to do, so I wanted to make sure we had a place that was nice and safe and, you know, just inviting. And I get that y'all told me all today that y'all feel so invited here, and that's my whole concept, is to make you feel invited. So
that's wonderful. You know, my mama told me something one time that really has stuck with me. She said, every invitation doesn't come with a welcome. So sometimes people can invite you, but you don't feel like you're welcome. So
Absolutely.
You definitely have made us feel that. Now I'm a little upset because I got a call today from someone from all the way from Detroit who will remain nameless. Shout out to the nameless people from Detroit. And they called me smacking in my ear. Talking about, you gonna play here tonight? I said, yeah, what you eating? Some shrimp? So I heard that your food is amazing. Tell them a little bit about your cuisine here at Cafe 35.
okay, we do Southern, we do soul food. We open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday from 10:30 to 2. We do lunch hour only. And it is some good old home cooking. Yes,
Now, Stacey, now I don't know now. You might have to extend that thing about 4 on Sunday, because it looks like on Sunday now, I can just see the folks now tipping out of church early, trying to get here before 2 o'clock to get them a plate. You might want to extend them hours, but give them the address here at Cafe 35, because somebody ringing trying to call us right now. Give them the address at Cafe 35, and so they can come on by here.
All right, we're 4521 35th Avenue Suite B, right here in Meridian, Mississippi. Y'all come on through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, 10:30 to 2 o'clock. And I might have to take you up on that offer, extending it to a little
You
longer.
just might have to, because you know, after they shout, they're gonna be hung. So all of y'all at church, New Mount Zion, Rehoboth, First Baptist, Second Baptist, all the Baptists, y'all come on. She gonna extend the hours, 1 more hour. Now, don't be in the church talking long. I gotta go 1 more hour. You 3 o'clock. All right, and we'll see y'all there. Thank you so much, Stacey, for having us. It's Pastor the Exchange Man Smith. I love y'all. And remember, change ain't change until you change. We out. All right, everybody, listen, part 2. You know that Pastor Derek been telling y'all that this is the year of expansion, and this is the squeezing season. Jesus is the reason for the squeezing. And as we was just sitting here chopping it up about some other business endeavors, I wanted to let you hear it from, because a lot of times we see the full manifestation of stuff, and we be lusting after people's stuff, and we think it be so easy, because, you know, when you see the finished product, we present the finished product, but you don't know what be going on back behind the stage, turbulence and turmoil. Stacey, can you speak to somebody today that's pregnant with destiny, like you've been, like you are? And, you know, I guess it's just like if you've had 5 kids, right? And you get that EPT stick, you be like, Lord, here you go again. You know, every time that you find out you're pregnant, you're not always excited. Some people are, some people are not. And when God has given you, to whom much is given, much is required. When He's given you another thing to do, that you are a lady of multi-talent, multi-visionary, speak to someone who is terrified today with that.
Well, all I can tell you is you gotta make sure you keep the faith. Trust in God. Step out on His word. Just watch Him do His thing. Because it's not gonna always be easy. It's gonna sometimes meet you with lots of challenges. And those challenges are designed to make you stronger. And as long as you keep believing and trusting, God gonna make a way.
Every entrepreneur that I talk to, the common theme that they have always said, every last one of them, and I concur as being a multi-entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, multi-passion, multi-purpose individual, it's faith. Everybody has always said that, faith.
as we close, what does that really look like? Because that sounds like a buzzword these days. What does that really mean to you?
To me, faith means that I don't care what it looks like. I don't care that it's not all the way manifested. That no matter how it looks, just trusting and believing and knowing, already knowing that God's already got it worked out.
You mean if my credit ain't right?
It don't matter.
You mean if I ain't got no money?
It don't matter.
You mean if I don't have enough education, don't know what I'm doing?
It don't.
None
of that matters.
Because if he called you to it, he gonna take you through it.
Amen.
Part 2, I ain't coming back to part 3, so y'all just rewind this. This Pastor Dave Change Man Smith and Stacy. We love you. The year of expansion, TYLE. Change ain't change, see change. We out. Core value that you need in your ecosystem. If you're going to be successful, if you're going to be someone who is a finisher, you must understand you got to move by faith. You heard of by faith, no matter what it looks like. You got to know that God called you, God pushed you, God ordained you, he blessed you for you to make something happen with what he's put into your hands. Praise our God. So here's my question for you tonight. What in your life is waiting on your consistency? Not another prayer meeting, not another motivational video, not another vision board, not another convention, not another conversation with your accountability partner. Consistency. What have you committed to that you still owe consistency to it? The degree that you started, the business plan that you wrote, the workout routine that you mapped out and all the workout clothes you bought, the marriage you vowed to fight for, the child you promised to be present with, that calling that God placed on your life. It's not waiting on a miracle. It's waiting on movement. Because here's the truth. Commitment says I'm in, but consistency says I'm still in. What is it? What area in your life do you need to let it remind it that you're still in? Not with your mouth, but by your actions. What area in your life? What is it? What's that thing that's laying dormant? It ain't dead. It's just dormant. And it's only dormant because it doesn't have movement. Commitment gets you started, but consistency keeps you moving. Completion, that's what you get to celebrate. But you can't celebrate what you didn't complete. And you can't complete what you don't continue. So let me give it to you straight. Commitment opened the door, but consistency carries the weight. The door is open again because consistency is a bridge. The door is open. You already walked through it, but now you've got to carry the weight. Day after day, week after week, month after month. Even when it's heavy, even when you're tired, even when no one's watching, you must make the next step. Not tomorrow, not when you feel like it, not when conditions are perfect, but right now. The next step is all you need. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the next step. And then the one after that. And then the one after that. And then the one after that. Because everybody wants completion. But few people date consistency long enough to marry completion. They want the wedding without the courtship. They want the harvest without the planting season. Make the next step. This is the Boardroom Report with yours truly, Pastor Dave the Change Man Smith. I love you. We'll see you next time. And remember, change ain't change until you change. We out.